Alright, so I made a raised bed for my strawberries, and you're going to see that here in a little bit. But in doing so, I screwed up big time. So I've added compost to it, and I did some soil testing using this test and also using this meter right here. Now, if you remember from my last videos, I ranted and raved about how these meters are not accurate. And for the most part, the cheap Chinesium meters that you get off of Amazon that are basically no-name brands and all that, they're not accurate. And they can lead you astray pretty easy. So this guy does okay on the moisture meter part of it, which is the only thing I've got set. But this, the rapid test from Luster Leaf, is pretty accurate. But even more accurate is their soil test that you can get at just about any garden center. And so what we're going to do is we're going to test the soil that I have right now in that highly messed up strawberry bed, because I went and put a bunch of sulfur on it, and I really shouldn't have done that. So I've taken a little bit of soil out of there, I've dried it out, and we're going to just do the pH test on this. So we're going to start with this little guy right here. It's got 2 chambers in it. As you can see here, you got a little chamber here and a larger chamber there. We're only going to be using the little chamber, and let me get the water out of it. There we go. We're going to fill it with soil up to that little line right there. I'm going to use this funnel to fill it with, because really it's just easier that way. That's about right. Okay. And yes, I'm making a mess. Who cares? Now, what comes with this test kit are little capsules that you use. Alright, so that's kind of like your catalyst. Let's call it a catalyst. And they are color-coded according to the chamber you're using and what test you're using at the time. So we're going to get one of these out. Get the funnel back. Put it propped up. And so we're going to tear this little capsule apart. And you want to get all of the catalyst in there. You don't want to leave any out. Tap it down inside. There we go. Alright, it's all in there. Let's get these out of the way. The next part of the test is putting water in up to here. It says it prefers distilled water, and that I would normally say is a heck of a good idea. However, what I don't have available to me right now is a bunch of distilled water. So I'll be back with some regular water in just a bit. Alright, just straight up tap water. It's the tap water here is a little bit alkaline, so it will affect the results of the test. the tests are going to show up a little bit more alkaline, but that's all right. And we're almost up to the line. There it is, right to the line. So we're going to put the cap back on it. Squeeze it down good and tight and shake the heck out of it. Shakety shake. Get it all shook up. Get it all mixed in there. Alright, good enough. And now, all we do is wait for the dirt to settle, and we will compare the color of this to the colors here and see what we end up with. It'll take a little bit. I'll be back. Well, that's quite interesting there. According to this, we're somewhere between slightly acidic and pH neutral. I would think that would have been a lot more acidic. Let's see what the meter says. Now here's the sample I took it from. As you can see, it's pretty sloppy in here. So we'll set the meter to the pH scale and set it down in here. So yeah, this is showing almost neutral, not quite. It's a little acidic, not bad. Let's see what the pH paper tells us. Got a little pH paper right here. Give it a little dip in the fluid. Pull it up. It's a little bit greenish. See how that compares to the scale on here. And somewhere between 6 and 7. So that's all checking out. So we're going to call the meter good. We're going to call that good. And now we can test our other soils. One of the things I want to do between each test is clean these off. That was number 1. Let's get number 2 over here. These all came out of the strawberry bed. See what it says here. Jumping around a little. I'm going to let it settle in. Oh, there we go. Jumping around quite a lot between very acidic and not so acidic. So let's use the other end of this. See what it tells us. And let's see, let's give it a little comparison here. Yeah, a little acidic, not bad. 5.5 according to the meter. That's still within acceptable range for a strawberry bed. Clean this off again. I took half a dozen samples, so we're going to try sample number 3 over here. Saying it's just about neutral. See if I can get it down in there a little better. And it bumps around a little bit. And we're going to call that 6.5. Sounds right to me. Try sample number 5. I don't have this quite as wet as the others. Probably should, but I don't. But we'll poke it down in here just the same. And that one says it's highly acidic. Let's add some water to it. See if we can make it a little soupier. Okay. Added some water to it. Let it settle down. Now remember, this is just tap water. It's a little alkaline. So settling down, we're going to call it a little bit over 6. Add some more water, see if I can get some more soupiness going here. And that says it's highly acidic. Well, let's find out. Kind of stir this up a little bit. See what the paper says. Kind of close to a 5 or a 6. So we're going to call it about a 6, which corresponds to the meter. I'm going to put an affiliate link to this Luster Leaf Rapid Test Soil Test Kit. It's really pretty accurate. And I'm going to put a link down there, an affiliate link for the Rapid Test Electronic Soil Tester. Now this is a battery powered tester. Back in the back, right here, got a battery compartment. Takes a AA battery. Does not come with a battery, so you'll need to get one. And put that back on. Alright. It also has what's called a fertility scale. Fertility. Take that with a grain of salt. Just to show you, this is mostly compost. To show you what it says here. It says the fertility of this is ideal. Maybe it is. It probably is. It's compost. It ought to be. I suspect that it's only measuring the nitrogen level. And that's okay. We can deal with that. So on the end screen, you're going to see a link to another one of my videos. And you're going to see a link to subscribe to the channel. That really helps the channel out. I'd sure appreciate it if you would do that. Or you can use the buttons down below. And You can subscribe, you can like, you can dislike. All those are available to you. Please use them. It helps us out, helps me out a lot. All right, thanks a lot, folks, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.